Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will journey through Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden. Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden, published in 1997, is a historical novel that follows the life of Chiyo Sakamoto, a fisherman's daughter who becomes Sayuri, one of Kyoto's most celebrated geishas. Set against the backdrop of early 20th century Japan, the novel intricately details the traditions of geisha culture, the emotional depth of personal sacrifice, and the resilience required to navigate societal constraints. Plot summary. In the quiet fishing village of Yoroido, nestled by the Sea of Japan, young Chiyo Sakamoto grows up in a house so rickety it seems to lean with the ocean winds. Her life is simple and unremarkable until her mother's grave illness casts a shadow over her family's existence. Her father, too frail and withdrawn, struggles to provide, leaving Chiyo and her elder sister Satsu to fend for themselves. Chiyo's unusual gray eyes draw attention, marking her as something extraordinary, though it is this very feature that sets in motion a series of events to change her life forever. One stormy afternoon, Chiyo meets Mr. Tanaka Akiro, a prosperous fish trader whose kindness and sophistication leave a deep impression. When her family's poverty and her mother's impending death become undeniable, Mr. Tanaka proposes a solution that initially seems like salvation. He promises Chiyo and Satsu a better future, but what unfolds is far from the sanctuary they imagined. Chiyo is sold into an akiya, a geisha house in Kyoto's Stori-jin district, while Satsu is sent to a brothel. Torn from her family and thrust into a world she barely understands, Chiyo's childhood is stripped away, replaced with the rigid rules and grueling labor demanded of a maid. In the akiya, Chiyo endures the wrath of Hatsumomo, the house's reigning geisha, who views her as a threat to her position. Hatsumomo is beautiful but cruel, relishing her power over others and sabotaging Chiyo at every opportunity. Amid this hostility, Chiyo's sole comfort comes from fleeting moments of kindness, including a chance encounter with a man she knows only as the chairman. His simple gift of a coin and his warm demeanor plant in her the dream of one day becoming a geisha, not for prestige, but as a means to draw closer to him. When Chiyo's first attempt to escape the akiya and reunite with Satsu fails disastrously, she loses hope. Her punishment is severe, her training as a geisha is halted, and she resigns herself to a life of servitude. Yet fate intervenes in the form of Memoirs, a celebrated geisha and rival of Hatsumomo. Memoirs sees potential in Chiyo and convinces the akiya's matriarch, mother, to resume her training. Under Memoirs' tutelage, Chiyo transforms, learning the art of dance, music, conversation, and allure. She is given the geisha name Sayuri, symbolizing her rebirth. As Sayuri debuts in Kyoto's competitive geisha circles, she flourishes under Memoirs' guidance, dazzling patrons with her grace and charm. Hatsumomo, however, continues her vendetta, spreading lies and creating chaos to undermine her rival. Through cunning and Memoirs' strategic maneuvering, Sayuri navigates these challenges, ultimately eclipsing Hatsumomo's influence. This victory is bittersweet. Hatsumomo's descent into disgrace serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of a geisha's life. Sayuri's rise coincides with the turbulent years leading up to World War II. Among her admirers is Nobu Toshikazu, a brusque but honorable businessman and close associate of the chairman. Nobu's patronage provides Sayuri with security, yet her heart remains with the chairman, whose kindness continues to inspire her. Their interactions are fleeting and formal, yet Sayuri clings to the hope that destiny will bring them together. The war shatters the world Sayuri has come to know. Jin's tea house is close, and geishas are dispersed. Sayuri is sent to the countryside to work in a factory, her artistry and elegance buried under the grim realities of survival. When the war ends, the once vibrant geisha district struggles to recover, and Sayuri is called back to Jin. Nobu, now influential in post-war Japan's reconstruction, seeks her assistance in entertaining American officials to secure business deals. Sayuri agrees, though her feelings for Nobu remain conflicted. As Sayuri resumes her life as a geisha, her path crosses the chairman's once more. Circumstances draw them closer, and Sayuri learns a truth that changes her perception of her long-held dreams. The chairman has always been aware of her devotion and reveals his own admiration, suppressed out of loyalty to Nobu. With this revelation, Sayuri faces a decision that will define her future: remain bound by duty and gratitude, or seize the chance to pursue the love she has cherished for so long. In the twilight of her career, Sayuri's journey culminates in a quiet triumph. She and the chairman find solace in each other, their connection transcending the rigid confines of their world. As she reflects on her life, Sayuri acknowledges the sacrifices and resilience that have shaped her, recognizing the bittersweet beauty of a life lived as both an art and a struggle. That's it for now. If you enjoyed this, check out other books by Arthur Golden. You'll find them in the description or just search for them on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Arthur Golden's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.